Kyle Richards is distraught over Sophia Umansky losing hair after using weight loss meds. Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Hope you all are enjoying, so let's begin. It was alleged that Kyle Richards is heartbroken that Sophia Umansky is losing hair after using the weight loss drug Mounjaro, especially since she had an eating disorder when she was Sophia's age. A source spilled about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star's reaction to her 25-year-old daughters going bald to Daily Mail. The struggle is real. Allegedly, Kyle is reportedly heartbroken to see Sophia succumb to the pressures of the industry. According to The Insider, this is extremely upsetting to Kyle, who battled anorexia when she was younger. Kyle is already constantly worried about all her children because that is just how she is. To see Sophia, who is so beautiful and perfect the way that she is, heartbreaking for the mother of four. It was alleged that Kyle understands that raising her children in front of cameras has not been the healthiest for her girls or her marriage. Kyle knows these pressures all too well, so she can relate to Sophia. She is coming at this from a place of understanding, not a place of anger. Kyle also knows that growing up in front of the camera has not been the healthiest for her children or her marriage. The girls and Kyle are constantly comparing themselves to the tiny size zero models in Lay. This is not attainable for the normal woman. Kyle hopes Sophia's transparency makes an impact. The Real star is proud of her daughter's openness over losing her hair as a result of not eating from Mounjaro use. In fact, she thinks it will help other women considering using it. Kyle wants a full stop and is proud of her for coming forward because it will help lots of women who are contemplating using the drug. Sophia has the support and love of all her family. Kyle's eating disorder history. During a cast trip to Paris, Kyle confessed her struggle to be slim growing up in Hollywood. She revealed she weighed only 99 ounces and would limit herself to 6 almonds a day or a V8 juice. At the time, the OG of RHOB mentioned it was her first time sharing her story. She hadn't ever told her four daughters, as she didn't want to plant a seed in their heads. While festival season was in full swing in Palm Springs this weekend, another kind of spotlight followed Mauricio Umansky, the real estate mogul and buying Beverly Hills star, who is currently separated from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards, was seen enjoying the desert scene with more than just music on his mind. Eyewitnesses reported 2 separate sightings of Mauricio, 54, getting cozy with a mystery woman, or possibly 2 different women, during the weekend festivities. One tipster revealed to gossip outlet Duxmoy that Mauricio was seen at the Red Barn, a popular local bar, passionately kissing a dark-haired woman. The report even came with a video clip, which quickly made its way through social media. Adding to the intrigue, Page 6 followed up with a second account of Mauricio receiving a kiss from another brunette, though it remains unclear whether it was the same person or someone new. The sightings occurred while Mauricio was in town with his family, including estranged wife Kyle Richards, 56, for the music events drawing crowds to the desert. Despite their separation, the couple has remained on amicable terms publicly, which makes these weekend escapades all the more eyebrow-raising. Kyle Richards is reportedly worried and heartbroken by the news that her 25-year-old daughter, Sophia Umansky, is using the diabetes medication Mounjaro to lose weight, especially due to her own past bout with an eating disorder. After Sophia admitted to fearing she was going bald due to her use of the drug, an insider claimed the 56-year-old Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, who shares Sophia with estranged husband Mauricio Umansky, 54, was saddened by the realtor seemingly succumbing to the pressures of the industry. This is extremely upsetting to Kyle, who battled anorexia when she was younger. A source close to Kyle exclusively told the Daily Mail on May 2. Kyle already is constantly worried about all her children because that is just how she is. To see Sophia, who is so beautiful and perfect the way that she is, feel the need to lose weight over the pressures of the industry. Kyle knows these pressures all too well, and so she can relate to Sophia. She is coming at this from a place of understanding, not a place of anger, the insider continued. Kyle also knows that growing up in front of the camera has not been the healthiest for her children or for her marriage. In addition to Sophia, Kyle shares 2 more daughters with Mauricio, including Alexei Umansky, 28, and Portia Umansky, 17, and an older daughter, Farah Al-Jafri, 36, from her past marriage to Garash Al-Jafri. The girls and herself are constantly comparing themselves to the tiny size 0 models in LA, and this is not attainable for the normal woman, the source shared. According to the report, Kyle is proud of Sophia for being open about the side effects of Mounjaro and hopes that her candidness will deter others from using it. She wants a full stop and is proud of her for coming forward because it will help lots of women who are contemplating using the drug. No one really knows the long-term consequences to your health. She has the support and love of all her family, the insider explained. As RHOBH fans may have seen, Sophia first revealed she was using Mounjaro last Thursday in a TikTok video, noting that she began experiencing hair loss after taking it for 3 months. I am very lucky that I have so much hair because at the rate that I've been losing hair, I'm gonna be bald in about a week, she shared. I started Mounjaro about 4 months ago, and I would say maybe for the past 3 weeks to a month, I've noticed a dramatic hair loss situation. Sophia went on to say that she was losing hair throughout the day, and she admitted it was coming out in clumps. She then shared a clip of everything I brush out of my hair before the shower and everything that comes out during the shower. I don't think it's a direct result of the medication. I think it's a direct result of rapid weight loss because of the medication and not eating enough vitamins, protein, all that kind of stuff, she disclosed, adding that she was now putting an effort into eating more protein, taking more vitamins, and all that kind of stuff. Not surprisingly, a number of people weighed in with comments, expressing concern about why Sophia felt the need to take medication to lose weight. Why are you on Mounjaro? You are super thin, one person pointed out. This is wild. She was never overweight to begin with. Kyle, check in on your daughter, stated someone else. You're a young girl promoting anorexia, essentially. You shouldn't be doing this to your body. You don't need it. You're enough and pretty, wrote a third. Back in 2019, during an episode of RHOBH, Kyle confessed to past struggles with anorexia, sharing that she once weighed under 100 pounds. It started when I was 17, she revealed. I would take a V8 juice and put it in a bowl, heat it up, and that was my food. I was 99 pounds. It was like that for years. I can remember times where I was like, I'll only have 6 almonds today. That's all I'm going to have. I was very self-conscious. Kyle Richards and Morgan Wade may have decided to be more private about their friendship, but the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star is making her support known in subtle ways. Kyle follows Morgan on social media and is often liking her posts. And in the matter of the country singer's health, Kyle has been a source of support. The RHOB star made headlines when she starred as Morgan's love interest in a music video for Fall in Love with Me. The duo filmed scenes for season 13 together before deciding to step back from the limelight. The speculation about whether they were romantically linked proved too much. But regardless of gossip about something more going on, it's clear that Kyle is a solid friend to Morgan. Earlier in 2025, Morgan shared a statement about health issues that she worked hard to overcome. And through that health journey, the country singer found that anabolic diet and exercise worked wonders for her. Back a few years ago, I was dealing with some health issues that I couldn't seem to get under control. Medicine wasn't helping, and I was going to a urologist 2-3 times a week to get a catheter. Turns out I have a chronic bladder disease called interstitial cystitis, IC. Not a lot to do to help other than the steroid treatments, physical therapy, and in more severe cases, surgery. The doctor gave me a list of foods to avoid and told me to give that a try. At that current time, my diet consisted of whatever I wanted, which was mainly pasta and tacos. She wrote on Instagram to set an intention for. Morgan continued, the anabolic fasting diet cut out the things I couldn't eat, and I wanted to get better, and I do love a competition. Starting that journey changed my life. I haven't had a bladder treatment since, and I occasionally eat those foods in moderation, and I am fine. I feel the best I've ever felt, and I fell in love with working out, which makes getting out of bed enjoyable for me, Morgan added back in January. I didn't win a car, but I won a lifestyle change, new friends, and my health. If you want to make a change in your life with your health, I am telling you now, sign up. Best thing I have ever done. Here's to 2025 and being the best versions of ourselves we can be.